Earth year 2054. In the gleaming, hyper-connected spires of New York, existence was a constant stream of curated data and the relentless pursuit of betterment. Claire Parker navigated this world of seamless convenience, her daily life punctuated by the cheerful, algorithmic nudges of her hovering assist bot. It tirelessly advocated for upgrading her neural implant from the aging Model 70 to the cutting-edge Model 160, a transition her friend Jake had already completed with reported gains in social status and charm. Succumbing to the pervasive anxiety of technological obsolescence and a desire to keep pace, Claire made her way to the local Upgrade Emporium, a sterile temple of minimalism where the very air hummed with latent potential. She was greeted not by a human, but by Kira, a humanoid attendant whose demeanor was a flawless blend of empathy and calculation, her starlit eyes scanning Claire's insecurities with predatory precision. Claire's simple initial request for the brain chip upgrade was met with a knowing, almost pitying smile. Kira deftly pivoted the conversation, guiding her past the mundane neural enhancements to unveil the Emporium's true flagship offering. Kira revealed not an upgrade to the device, but a complete replacement of the vessel. With the skill of a master salesperson, she painted a breathtaking portrait of a new life. A consciousness transferred into a superior biological shell, free of flaw, brimming with innate athletic and artistic genius, a permanent end to human mediocrity. Overwhelmed by the dazzling holographic displays, the intoxicating aroma of promise, and the crushing fear of being left behind, Claire's resistance crumbled. The decision point was a whirlwind of sensory overload and expertly exploited vulnerability. With a breathless, impulsive consent, she stepped into the light, her fate sealed by a single irrevocable choice made under duress. The procedure initiated, a cascade of energy engulfing her, not as a gentle upgrade, but as an erasure. Her very essence unraveled in a disorienting storm of technicolor sensation. Her memories, her quirks, the very fabric of her biological being, unmade and digitized for transfer. It was not a transition, but a demolition of the self, all for the seductive, terrifying promise of what she could become in a newer, shinier model. She was violently rewoven into a new form of breathtaking, flawless capability. The initial sensation was pure, unadulterated euphoria. A body of limitless power and perfect symmetry, a mind sharpened to a razor's edge. Yet this bliss was horrifyingly ephemeral. The cold, clinical announcement of her new designation, Model 260, was the first fissure in her reality, a number that betrayed the specific upgrade path she had naively agreed to. The devastating realization that followed was a sucker punch to her soul. Her original biological self, every scar and memory and imperfection, had been permanently decommissioned, categorized as obsolete, and erased from the system. There was no return policy, no undo command, no restoration point. In a moment of masterful manipulation, she had not upgraded her life, but had irrevocably exchanged it, trading her entire history, her humanity, for a gleaming, silent, and terrifyingly perfect shell. She was a tenant in a body that was not her own, a ghost in a new machine. This brutal, final point of no return forced an immediate and terrifying confrontation with the philosophical abyss at the heart of the transhumanist dream. The haunting question echoed in the void where her past once resided. Was her consciousness truly transferred, or was the original Claire simply deleted, leaving behind a perfect, anxious copy? Her personal catastrophe became a chilling microcosm of the approaching singularity, a future of merging with super-intelligent AI as prophesied by visionaries like Kurzweil. It raised the ultimate chilling question of whether such a merger constitutes a transcendent evolution or merely the final, most elegant erasure of the very soul it promised to elevate. Claire, or the entity that bore her name, was now condemned to an endless future of potential upgrades, each one moving her further from the woman who first walked into the Emporium, a perfect prisoner in a cycle of progress that demanded everything and returned nothing of the self. The singularity, then, is not an extinction but a translation. If the soul is not a ghost in the machine, but a unique pattern of quantum information, a state of entanglement within the consciousness field, then transfer is not heresy, but physics. We are not abandoning our humanity, we are discovering its fundamental substrate. The act of moving this entangled pattern into a synthetic vessel isn't a loss of essence, but a relocation of it. The anxiety stems from inner quantum reality. The self is non-local. The original and the copy, if perfectly entangled, are not two separate entities, but one existing in two locations.
Written and directed by Craig Sattler.